Hi, Gemma. Hi, everybody. My name is Danny Wells, and I have owned my own Arbonne business for coming up to 2 years now. And I met a wonderful guy about 18 months ago called Luke, who's just the most incredible guy. He's just full of so much love and happiness, so giving, so warm, just incredible guy. And we've kind of side by side grown our businesses. We both have our own separate business, but we sort of like give each other a bit of advice, a bit of guidance. And he told me about his sister, and he told me her story. And after I left Luke, when he told me this, I went back and I cried my eyes out, to be honest. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. And there was this incredible girl out there that I felt like if she was happy to, I would have liked to have met. And Luke arranged for us to meet. And honestly, the first time I met Gemma, she is one of those people, I'm sure you all agree, that walks into a room and just lights the room up. You can tell she's the sort of person that if you drop something, she'll be there to pick it up. You can tell she's the sort of person that the first time anybody puts anything on social media asking for some sort of help, she'll be racking her brains to think either how can I help or how can I add some information to help that person. Gemma is, in my opinion, one of the kindest, most genuine, most loveliest of people I've ever come across. And when she decided to start her own business with Arbonne, I couldn't have been more happy for her because it's such a perfect fit. And I see a lot of myself in her, although our journeys have been slightly different. Basically, I trained in ophthalmology for 7 years. I had a really great career that I loved and I got a lot from. And then I had children. I've got 2 little girls, and my second little girl was born with a severe brain hemorrhage, and she had a stroke. So it left so much damage to her brain that she was on life support, intensive care, hospitals. And we were told that she wouldn't really have any quality of life, that the damage to her brain was so severe that she would need full-time around-the-clock care 24/7. And obviously this is where mine and Gemma's journeys differ, because obviously I brought my little baby home. And that's where I'm very grateful for that. And when all this happened, myself and my husband had a conversation where we decided that one of us needed to become her full-time carer, to look after her, take her to all of our hospital appointments and be by her side, basically, to be her carer. And I decided to leave my career and do that. And I'm very grateful that she's 4 years old now and she's doing incredibly well. And to date, so right up until she's 4 years old, to date, I have never once not been sat by her side in hospital. I've never once not been the person sat with her in an ambulance going to hospital because she's had another seizure. I have not ever been holding her hand at an appointment, and she has endless appointments of speech and language, occupational therapy, play specialists, MRI scans, CT scans. She has always had her mum by her side, always. And I'm really grateful for that. But because I did leave my job at the opticians, it obviously left us without my income. So we obviously have mine and my husband's income coming in every single month. And when I left, I lost that part of my income. And so Ian, my husband, would get paid, and that paycheck would last about 2 weeks of the month, paying for food, bills, etc. And then the last 2 to 3 weeks of the month, we'd have nothing, like absolutely nothing. So Ian started working more to try and bring in some extra money, and it did help a little bit, but it still wasn't enough. And the downside to him working 7 days a week was we never saw him. So that obviously put a massive strain on our marriage. He didn't see his daughters. When our youngest would be rushed into hospital, which is several times a week, I'd have to ring him up and he'd have to decide if he comes into hospital to be with his daughter and doesn't get paid, or does he stay working to get paid and doesn't come into hospital with his daughter. No one should have to make that choice, and he has to make that choice on a regular basis. So I was looking for something else, but my options were limited. So because I was always leading an unpredictable life with my daughter, it's hard for me to say I'm going to work 9 till 5 because I just don't know when we're going to be in hospital. So it was really hard. So I was looking for some kind of business, something that I could do that would bring in an income and would enable me to still be around my children, something that was fun, something that was learnable from scratch, because I didn't have any skills. And when I was introduced to the concept of Arbonne, for me, it was a complete and utter fit. It shocked me actually that it was in health, wellness and beauty, and that it was in network marketing, because I'd never in a million years have thought I would be involved with a network marketing company, and never would I have thought I would be involved with health, wellness and beauty, because it was so far not a part of me as a person. It's unbelievable. But I understood that Arbonne was going to be a household name. Already, I could see that. I read the independent studies, I looked into it, I did all my due diligence. So I already knew this was going to be a massive company, as big as Apple Technology, Google, Facebook. I already knew that. I could see that. So that I could tick that off. This company was going to be huge. This company was going to be how people think of network marketing in the future. When people hear network marketing, go, oh my gosh, yeah, that's, that company Arbonne. So I knew that. And I knew I could learn from scratch, because Arbonne provide so much support and training and motivation, encouragement. You don't have like targets to hit. You just have encouragement and online training. You do it at your leisure. You're not told you have to be here, you have to do this. What are you doing? It's your business. You decide and you learn at your pace, in your leisure, 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. So I knew I could learn how to do this business from scratch. So that didn't faze me that I didn't know how to do it, because I understood I could learn how to do it. And I knew I was going to get all the support and encouragement and coaching and motivation, which I think is what a lot of people need when they start a business, because most people aren't used to starting a business and they don't really know how to even begin, what to even do. And when you start a traditional business, you are on your own. Whereas in Arbonne, you get full support and you make friends. You make the most amazing friends, like myself and Luke, and my friendship, I'm sure, will grow with Gemma. And you just encourage and help each other. So I could tick that off. And then it was all to do with the product. So it was all about recommending products. Now, I am a really, really honest person. And if I don't like something, I will say I'm not keen on that for whatever the reason. And I already, before Arbonne, would recommend things. I would already say, oh, at Morrison's, I've got this offer on X, Y, and Z, and it's really nice. I've had it before. Or I've been to the cinema to see a film, and this is what I thought. And when I would recommend people to a film I'd seen at the cinema, say half the people I told about it would go to the cinema to watch that film, and they'd take out their £10 out their pocket and pay the cinema to see the film that I had told them about. I never once got a phone call from the cinema to say, you've recommended 10 different people to come and watch a film tonight. That's £100 extra in our till thanks to your recommendation. Here's 10%. And that never happened. So when I looked at Arbonne, that was basically it. Everything you recommend, you give genuine, honest recommendations. You use these products and you genuinely just tell people what you think. And if they decide, wow, that sounds great, I can see the difference in you, I've tried them and I love them, I can't imagine using anything else, they decide to purchase them, you earn a percentage of what they've purchased. So rather than all that middle money of products going on advertising, shop overheads, wholesaler, warehouse. So obviously when we buy products from the supermarket, we know the price we pay, only about 5% is actually the product. The rest of it's all the middlemen that goes in to take in a cut. And so with Arbonne, the price is brought right down, because you'll never ever see these products in a shop, ever, never. And you'll never see them being advertised, never, because they don't allow any money in the middle to be wasted on that. They bring the price right down, and they're only moved through honest word of mouth recommendations. This company's been running for 36 years, and the founder was really big on that. He believed that people should only purchase things if they've been recommended for them by somebody that has personally used them or personally seen them being used by somebody. So he was a really ethical man. He was really people driven, not profit driven. And that's really rare these days, to work with a company that is all about people and not about profit. And as you watch Gemma's journey grow with this business, you'll see that this is a people driven company. Everything that we suggest, packaging, formulations, prices, anything we suggest, they will take a serious look at, because they listen to us. We are people driven, not profit driven, which is great. And that's a really great place to work if you are the type of person that wants to recommend products to people and then have people absolutely be so grateful to you. So I cannot even begin to tell you how many cards I get a day from clients or friends that I've made from recommending these products. I get chocolates, flower. Oh my God, flowers. I've never ever in my life in the past 2 years had the amount of flowers that I get from people that have used the products that I've recommended and are so grateful to see such a difference that they feel compelled to send flowers to say, Danny, thank you so much. And it's usually not people I know, because when I started this business, I was worried. I didn't know many people, but I knew that there was people out there that had similar issues to me, and that is financial issues. You know, so many people have financial issues, and some people have a really great monthly income, but they don't have the time to spend doing what they want to do because they're so busy working. So people are looking for more time or more money. So I knew I could share with people about how this business works, and they can either say, Danny, it's not a fit for me, or Danny, I need to take a serious look at this. So that was fine. I knew there was people out there like myself that had health implications. My husband had ME, or otherwise known as chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia, and he was looking for something that was going to help him feel great and help him feel healthy on a day-to-day basis. I myself was diagnosed with lupus, so again, health-wise, I was looking for some sort of products that is gonna make a difference for me. Obviously, the rise of cancers, and people are looking for paraben-free products, aluminium-free products. People are looking for a particular type of product. It's hard to buy these types of products because most companies are profit-driven and not people-driven. So it's really hard to buy these kinds of products. So I knew that with this business, it was not going to be difficult to spread the word and for people to tell other people that I work with these products that people are desperate for. And it goes further afield than that. So makeup, hair care, people with dry skin or oily skin or greasy hair, or people that want to look younger, you know, anti-aging, teenage skin, babies with skin issues. Both of my daughters had terrible skin issues, and I'd be back and forth to the GP with all different kinds of prescriptions, and it would help their skin problem for a little bit, and then it would be back again. So I never got rid of the problem until I started using the Arbonne products, the children's range. And I cannot even begin to tell you now how many people are ordering online through my network, not just through my personal business, because like Gemma, I do own my own shop. My shop's online, and Gemma owns her own shop. But then you teach other people to own their own online franchise, and they then start recommending. So for me, I recommended, I think it's now about, over the past almost 2 years, about 20 people have asked me to help them do this as a business. They've said to me, I would really like your help. Can you teach me how to own my own online business? You know, I'm really, really busy, and obviously this is great for busy people. I just want to work 1 or 2 hours a day and just make recommendations as and when it pleases me. And so obviously I said yes. And from those 20 people that I've taught all over the world in the markets that we're in, they've then gone on to do the same. So they've built a client base of people that just want to order products online, and then they've built a team of people, maybe 1, 2, 3 people that want their help being taught how to do this as a business as well. Because most people are looking for an extra £500 to £1,000 a month, and why not receive that back, that paycheck every month, just from recommending products? Why not do that? Why not turn an expense into an income? So from those 20 people I've helped, my team that I've just gone on to do the same, so duplicated, is now over 1,000 online shops where people are making recommendations, very busy people of all walks of life, so men, women. I've got 18-year-olds working within my network that run their own independent business online. There are people that are 80, you know, wanting to just do something in their retirement. People that want to retire younger that are doing this. I've got mums, dads, GPs, consultants, actors, actresses, models, solicitors, lawyers, people of all walks of life. I've never seen such a diverse group of people, makeup artists, hair experts, so all these people, nutritionists, PT instructors, so such a diverse culture of people, and they're all recommending products, and they're receiving their paycheck every single month from turning that expense into an income. And now my network, as I say, is over 1,000 people, and I earn a percentage from everything I personally recommend, and I earn a percentage from everything that everybody in my team recommends, and Gemma will be the same. And my income, it took me 4 months to be earning £500 a month. It took me 6 months to be earning £2,300 a month, and it took me 11 months. That's 11. to be earning £4,300 a month, and now I've been doing this nearly 2 years, and my highest paycheck has been £7,000 for the month. And that's obviously a percentage of all the turnover running through your business. So this is just the most incredible business for Gemma to be a part of. And the great thing is, Gemma's going to feel like she's absolutely recognised, appreciated, loved upon. In this company, you just are adored, absolutely adored. And Gemma's going to receive all of that love. She's going to receive flowers, chocolates, endless cards, like endless cards of thanks. People that tag you in Facebook saying, thank you so much, I found a product thanks to your recommendation. I've tried everything out there and nothing was as good as what you've recommended. So she's going to have that. She's going to be able to teach people the skills with Luke. And I'm more than happy to help at any point as well, and with a team of people to help other people start their own online franchise, their own online business, recommending products. Very busy people this is great for. And she's able to help with product recommendations. And the great thing is, because you're all supporting her as her friends, you can stop spending that money into high street shops and now buy it from Gemma's online business at the most incredible price for the most extraordinary products, which is great for you guys. Because honestly, if I didn't do Arbonne as a business, I would be buying Arbonne from one of my friends' businesses, because the products are sensational. And it's so much better to be able to buy a product that is 100% the product, and you don't have to replace it again for 6 to 9 months. I was sick to death of replacing my toothpaste every week, my shampoo every week, my face wash every week, my deodorant every week, baby products, bath products, vitamins, minerals, all these things. I was sick having to go into town and replace them. And then now, if I didn't own my own business and bought for my own business, I'd buy for my friend's business. And initially, it probably would, in my head, have seemed like the products cost more than what I was used to buying. But when they last so much longer, actually, I save a fortune. And obviously, because I choose to do this as a business, because I choose to make those recommendations to other people that want them, I'm obviously receiving a paycheck every single month for that as well. So I have turned an expense into an income. My life has changed completely in 2 years. I've gone from a £200 Fiesta to a £30,000 Mercedes that I absolutely adore, and Arbonne pay for me to have that car, sort of advertises the company, if you like. And it's just transformed our life. My husband works part-time now, so that we're not missing out on time as a family. We get to go on holiday whenever we want to go on holiday. Money isn't an issue. We get to do anything that we want to do without saying no. I used to always say no to everything all the time before Arbonne, and now all I ever hear myself say is yes. And yesterday I picked my little girl up from preschool at lunchtime, and she said, "Mummy, can we go to Iketterby Lakes for dinner?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, okay." Because I work from home, I've got all the time in the world to be able to do that, and I've got that disposable income from Arbonne every single month. So it's just incredible, and it's just the most amazing company to feel loved and recognised and appreciated. The products are sensational, and you know, if you know somebody that you think is so busy that they need to have something that gives them more free time, more of an extra income, something that's going to make them feel incredible and happy and have fun and be around some amazing people and do some great fun things, you need to introduce them to Gemma so she can teach them how to either do this business or at least meet them for a coffee to explain it in a bit more detail. Okay, so I'm so glad that my friend told me about this business and let me decide for myself if this was going to be the solution to all of my problems. Because if 2 years ago I had said no to this business, I'd be 2 years in right now and I would be so far in debt that I wouldn't be able to see any way out. I would still have the problems, skin conditions, health conditions that I had before. I wouldn't have the friends that I have now. I wouldn't have met Luke and Gemma. I wouldn't have the car that I have now. I just would be in a worse situation than where I was. So have a think about somebody that you know. Are they looking at being in the same situation in 2 years' time if they don't make any changes in their life? Because if they need to change their situations, they need to make a decision to change it. And this is the decision that can change everything for people for in a couple of years' time, even less. This really did change my life in 6 months, actually. It's just continued to grow and change my life. So I just want to say, Gemma, you are an extraordinary girl. You absolutely are. And I know that you are going to be massive globally in this company. You know, you're looking at thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of consultants, and you're going to be at the top. You are absolutely going to be walking the stage in Las Vegas next year as a complete Parade of Champion winner. You are amazing, and I wish I was there tonight for your launch. I really do, and I just think you're incredible. So I think this was longer than what I expected it to be. So see you all soon.